Hello, welcome to the start of round 2. After some time, our opponent finally decided to show up, and we are on the draw, and this is our hand. It's pretty good. We have a woodland cemetery and a clifftop retreat and 2 mulches to get us going, and we have all 4 colors. Unfortunately, neither of these come into play untapped yet, so hopefully we can draw an untapped land by turn 2, so we can go Burning Tree into mulch and just kick it off. So we got an Angel also and a Huntmaster. So this hand's pretty sweet, and we're definitely not going to mulligan it. Let's see what our opponent has for us in turn 1. So our turn 1, we're just going to play Woodland Cemetery tapped, so that way any untapped land can cast Mulch. Let's see what our opponent does. I don't know if you guys know this, but Magic Online used to be able to watch replays. You can't do that anymore. They just took that feature away completely. So our opponent played Temple Guard and passed. We drew a Burning Tree Emissary, so we're just going to play our Woodland Cemetery and also pass. So he might be like a Bant control deck, or he might be a human deck. This didn't have a 1-drop. We'll just have to wait and see. So if we draw an untapped land that adds green or reds and go, yep, Glacial Fortress looks like just a blue, a Bant type deck like maybe Alyssa Del Torres, maybe more controlling. So we drew a Cavern, so definitely going to play on a human, so we can play our Emissary into Emissary into Mulch. Play this guy. Yeah, they usually don't have Syncopate, so I'm not too worried. Burning Tree into Mulch. Alright, actually didn't put anything relevant in our graveyard, just 2 Grizzly Salvages and a Mulch, but we got a Cavern, so we just basically cycled it. Let's go ahead and pass turn back. So this Cavern's definitely going to be on Angel, because we might end up having to cast it against them. You never know. So you'll probably cycle Azorius Charm here, or play Think Twice. Azorius Charm. So we could have Detention Sphere, but which would be pretty good actually, because then we only have 2 Burning Trees left in our deck. But he didn't. He just played tap land. So we're gonna mulch first. Hopefully draw some gas for our graveyard. And we did. We got a Cartel Aristocrat and Umbrella Rights, no lands. But I'm not unhappy about that. Play our Clifftop Retreat tapped, and I'll tap for 4. So we don't have an Angel in our graveyard, and we have 2 in our hand, unfortunately. Okay, Thought Scour himself, he has a hit Thri-Tuscan land. Okay, so I'll just put our graveyard up here because we're going to be looking at it a lot. So we do want to draw a Faithful Suiting fairly quickly to get rid of these Angels. So doing the Huntmaster, so this turn we're just going to play an uncounterable Huntmaster, but we'll just attack first. You can have Restoration Angel, but I don't care. I'm fine with these being in the graveyard. Yeah, I don't care. He definitely has it. That's fine. He just gets less value out of it with his Strike Tusk. If he has Wrath, that means he also gets rid of his Angel. So we'll play our Cavern. We'll name Angel. We'll play a Huntmaster. We'll say go. So he's already at 14. He definitely can't attack yet. You could have a Thri-Tusk here. In that case, we'll just put in the Huntmaster. We definitely want to get rid of these Angels somehow. Let's see if he has a play. Also, if he doesn't have a play, but I highly doubt that. Okay, so he has a Farseek for another Hollowed Fountain. And he still has 5 cards in hand. He didn't play a land, though. Let's see, did he? I don't think he did. Okay, he did. Alright, he's attacking. Okay. Okay, getting a little frisky. Alright. I'm actually going to play my Informer before I attack. So that way I can get used in case he wraths. Like, I can see him having another, like, just an Azorius Charm. Charm and Huntmaster, but in that case I'm just going to mill myself. Let's attack. He might have kept open a Dissipate, but I don't know why he would attack there. He definitely has an Azorius Charm or something. Whatever he charms, I'm just going to mill myself, because I don't really want to draw another Huntmaster, because you already have 1 in your hand. So hopefully we get lucky and just mill a Fiend Hunter and an Angel. It'd be awesome. Okay, attack. Alright, we're at 16. He might have like a 60 Revelation, so he doesn't care about. Okay, Supreme Verdict. So we'll go ahead and mill ourselves. Drew a Faithless would have been awesome, awesome, awesome. So that means in 2 turns we can get back our Angel. So we'll use our Caverns because I don't expect them to be playing any humans this turn. Okay, discard an Angel. And a land, because we might end up needing to cast an Angel. So there's no reason to discard 2. We don't have 2 Umbrella Rights. So play a Godless Shrine tapped. And I don't want to discard the Hummaster in case something goes wrong and I need to cast it, because I think 1 will be fine. Oh, Morland, huh? I didn't even notice that. It's hiding behind my graveyard. Okay, that's fun. Luckily, you can't haunt my graveyard. So, it's just going to Zoria's Charm then. Okay, that's fine. So we played the Godless Shrine tap that turn, because we weren't playing spells. This way our Sun Pilgrim comes to play untapped, and we only take damage off our Godless Shrine. So I'm definitely going to Unburial Rights. Okay, we drew Fiend Hunter, so I'm just going to go off next turn. Get back our Angel. Oh, actually we can do it this turn. Because the Burning Tree comes in play, we have 2 of them, and we'll have 2 white. So if he doesn't have anything... Okay. He didn't have Dissipate, so I don't think he can do anything, so hopefully we win. Alright, so we get a Hummaster token, we get some mana, we'll play our Fiend Hunter, because we still have 2 whites. And we still have 1 floating. Oh, 3 floating. Sorry, excuse me. So we just have the perfect amount of mana. So we don't need to look at our graveyard anymore. Get rid of this guy. Okay. We're going to use abilities. So our opponent's, he might have like a Sphinx Revelation, which is keeping up, so he wasn't too worried. We'll do this. We'll sacrifice a Burning Tree. Yeah, so it looks like we're trying to go through the motions again. I'll go ahead and skip this part, so it's just going to be the same as the last match. We're trying to sacrifice. I'll do it a couple times. Sacrifice a Burning Tree. Build some more cards. So it looks like just a standard band deck. And go like this. Sacrifice Fiend Hunter. It dies. And we get our Angel back, and we get our Burning Trees and our Fiend Hunter. So I'll go ahead and skip to the end, or if he does anything for us. Alright, so we'll only do like 2 more times before our opponent conceded. He did like spend 8 minutes before he got to the match, so he's down on time by 7 minutes already. So we conceded probably just to save time. Alright, so some things we learned from his graveyard. He has Essence Scatter. Everything else though, nothing new information. We actually did not mill a Sphinx Revelation, did we? Just Farseek, Essence Scatter, Thrag Test, Zoria's Charm. Yeah, and just lands. Alright. So I actually feel happy just going with the sideboarding the Abrupt Decay plan here. And we'll just because I think like he's not gonna apply pressure to us, so we have time to try to build up like a mass of cards in our hand and our Abrupt Decay. And might just have probably only have a 2 or 3 Rest in Peace, so that's not too much to worry about. So I'll take out a Fiend Hunter, because we only want 1 for the combo. It doesn't have that many creatures we care about. Grizzly Salvage and the Aristocrat. The Aristocrat sees no love. I take it out all the time. Because you can only use it to go off with the Hummaster and make infinite tokens, which is fine in real life, but on Magic Online it's not that feasible. It's not that good of a way to go off. So I always just take her out. The deck, I started with 2, I just took 1 out for 4th Grizzly Salvage, because I'd rather just have that. In real life, she's way better in the deck, but on Magic Online it's just kind of hard to use. Because you don't actually win from her. You only win from the Informer. Okay, so this is our hand. We have 1 land, a Grizzly Salvage, a Burning Tree Emissary, 2 Angels, a Huntmaster, and a Abrupt Decay. And we are going to mulligan it. If this was a mulch, I would keep it because then any land casts it, but it's a Grizzly Salvage, so we need to specifically draw black. So I'm going to mulligan. Ooh. This is tempting. This is actually... Even though this is a colorless land, we have the Burning Tree, so we're closer to casting Mulch than we were Grizzly Salvage. So I'm not going to actually mulligan in this hand. This could come back to bite us. We have seen that before, but I feel okay with this hand. We'll see what our opponent does. Because if we draw out one land that casts Burning Tree Shaman, we're in a great shape. Because then we can Faithless Looting or Mulch, and then have a Hunt Master and Abrupt Decay. Like, we're off to the races. So our opponent will probably just start with like a Temple Garden or a Breeding Pool tapped. One of those lands. Alright, so we do another Mulch, so we need, hopefully get there this turn. Play Cavern on Human and pass the turn back. Plays a Glacial Fortress. Says go, and we drew a Clifftop Retreat. Not bad. It's kind of awkward to do that last turn. We could have played it first. But this means we're still going to be able to play Burning Tree into Mulch, and we're going to be just fine. Okay, Thought Scour himself hits a land, Island Sunpetal Grove. I wonder if he has Snapcaster Mages, because he has Thought Scour. Alright, so we're going to play Burning Tree for red. Then we're going to Mulch. Mill Umbrella Rights and a Burning Tree Emissary and get 2 lands. Let's go ahead and play Stomping Ground untapped. And we're going to Faithless Looting. So we drew an Abrupt Decay, and a Burning Tree Emissary. I'll discard a Burning Tree and a land. Since we do have another Mulch, I'll discard this one because we already have white and green, and we need black mana still. So we'll pass turn back. So our opponent, if he has Rest in Peace, he might play it here. Alright, so he does have Snapcaster, so he might not even have Rest in Peace. He might just like Grafdigger's Cages. And he milled 2 more lands. And this turn he could just, probably just, oh, okay, he's attacking. I'm fine with blocking. I'm okay with just, I'm okay with this deck actively blocking and trading. Okay, Zora's Charm. Does he not have a 4th land? Not yet. Oh, he didn't get there. Okay. So he milled in a Gate and Supreme Verdict. So I don't think he actually has land. He could easily have Graveyard Hate, but he's not playing like he has it in his hand. So we'll play our land, and we'll just play Hunt Master and say go. We can try to dig for the Angel, but I'm just okay with just applying pressure first. And once he deals with that, maybe we can, like, once he deals with the Hunt Masters, we'll Mulch and try to build up our graveyard. Like, we still have an Umbrella Rights, so we're not that close. We're not that far off, I mean, from Angeling him. And the Hunt Master is going to be really good here if he still stays Massacres. Because he milled a land and a Sphinx's Revelation. Okay, so we drew a land. For some reason, he tapped 2 for the Thought Scour. We drew a Stomping Ground. I'll attack for 4. And once we play Stomping Ground tapped and pass, so our Hunt Master will flip. And then if he has the Supreme Verdict, that's okay, because we can just Mulch and hopefully get Angel in the land, and we can just go off. Otherwise, he has to deal with this 4/4 and this 2/2. So, like, I'm very happy about the situation we're in. I drew another land. Thragtusk. Okay. Like, I don't really care about that. I'm actually going to Grizzly Salvage, because we're just trying to dig deeper to get to Angel now. And we got the Angel and Fiend Hunter and Undersitting Former, so we're just going to take our land. And so do we win this turn? Let's, before I do anything drastic, let me just double check my graveyard. So he writes, back Angel, get Fiend Hunter, get 2 Burning Tree Emissaries, Understanding Former. So that was pretty much perfect. Milled 3 cards we needed. Or, yeah, the Angel, the Fiend Hunter, and the Informer. So we'll play this. Yes. We'll flashback Umbrella Rights on our Angel. And that will be game. There's no free spells in this format. There's no new Phyrexian cards. Alright, so let's do this. And we'll just take his Thragtusk. Oh, it doesn't even matter. We'll just let one fizzle. For the Fiend Hunters, that is. Because he is dead. We'll just go through a couple iterations again for you guys. So I'll tap, or click the Understanding Former, click him, click which kind of mana I want to use, and I'll sacrifice a Burning Tree Emissary. And mill Breeding Pool and an Angel. And he just scoops. So there we go. So the deck worked just like it's supposed to for those 2 games, just spot on. We had some mulches. This game, a little risky keeping the one lander, but we did draw the clifftop retreat on time, and we were able to mulch and just get there. So this deck is very good against fair decks. So this deck, he's just trying to play like Thrag Tusk and Restoration Angels and just try to get value off Snapcaster Mage. So this deck doesn't care about any of that, and we just took advantage of that. He was a little mana screwed, but he recovered the next turn. So, and we capitalized. Alright, so we'll see you at the beginning of round 3.